guys, it's Edit Ebenezer again from Semani Enterprise Tutors. I hope you enjoyed our last tutorial on if-else statements, how the syntax is, and how everything works. I would like you to pay attention to these tutorials because it's going to help you in going a long way to become a Java programmer. It's going to help you in understanding the tic-tac-toe application that I'm making this contribution for. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at assignment operators. Now there are 6 or 5 of them, but for this particular tutorial we're going to be taking 2, and then the next tutorial we're going to be taking 3. So I want you to stay tuned. Alright, so we should know what to do by now. Okay, Java tutorials, come to the SRC default package, come to SRC, right click on it. Okay, she's doing it again. Come to new, order, Java class, next. Alright, so we're going to name this assignment operators. Click on enter, and then wherever we stop for these 2, we're going to continue for the remaining 3 in our next tutorial, so stay tuned. Alright, there you go. So I'll just close this to keep the whole place neat. Save. Alright, so we know this is mandatory for us to have the main method. Alright baby, let's go. Come on, don't do this, we are live. People are seeing us from around the world. Come on, thank you. Alright, main method. Now, to declare an integer and to initialize an integer is as easy as saying int name of the integer, number 1, since that's what I've been using, is equals to 5. Alright, so now this is in one line a declaration and an initialization. So if we're going to say what a declaration was, it would be int number 1. Now this is a declaration, okay, but an initialization is when you say number 1 is equals to maybe 6. Alright, something like this. So this is an initialization, okay. But then do you know this on one line saying int number 1 is equals to 6 is both a declaration and initialize. Sometimes I get the spelling wrong on one line. Alright, but then that's not where I'm going to. I just want us to understand what happened here. Okay, so clean this, and then say I wanted to increase the value, or I wanted number 1 to hold the value in number 1 plus 6. Now what you would normally write is number 1, alright, plus number 1 is equals to number 1 plus 6. Alright, so what this means is number 1 is equals to the value in number 1 at the time is 5 plus 6. Okay, so if we were to print that out to ensure that everything is working as planned, that should give us 11 as an answer. We say we print number 1. Alright, so right click, run as Java application. Alright, do your thing, Eclipse, do your thing, and then it's 11. Okay, so what just as I explained, number 1 is equals to number 1 plus 6 indicates that the value in number 1 plus 6. But then what if I have to keep doing this? I have to keep writing this on multiple lines, keep increasing the value. It will make my work very on coding like. So permit that word. So the guys that created Java now said, okay, why don't we make this statement a little bit shorter? So they came up with the assignment operator. So this particular operator is the plus equals to, as I like to call it, plus equals to operator. So what, instead of writing this, what you would now need to write is number 1 Okay guys, so what you then have to write is number 1 plus equals to the value you want to add to it, 6. Okay, so invariably these two statements are the same, but one looks, of course this one looks professional like, and this one looks like what a newbie would do. All right, so I would erase this and explain again. What this is doing is saying that number 1 is equals to, the same thing as the statement I just cleaned up. Okay, so it increases the value in number 1 by 6. How? By adding it to the variable. So number 1 plus or equals to 6 will still give you the same thing as if we said number 1 is equals to number 1 plus 6. The same statement, but one looks a little bit neater and the other looks like what a newbie would do. So let's display this on the console. Println number 1 run as Java 11. Okay, so it's still the same thing. What was in number 1 is 5, so 5 plus 6. So if I wanted to increase, if I wanted it to be 5 plus 10, I'll just put 10 here. Okay, so this means the same thing. All right, so I'll just right click, run as Java. Okay, so 5, it should be 5 for the comment. So 5 plus 10, or this should be the other way, so you understand, I don't get confused. So 5 plus 10 is what? 15. So this is the plus equals to assignment operator. All right, so let's leave this print statement here and then we'll go to another one. Okay, now say you wanted to decrease the value of number 1. All right, let's say by 3. So a newbie would do this, minus 3, right? Of course, there's nothing wrong with this, of course. And let's run it to be sure. So that would give us, to say number 1 is equals to 5 what minus 3, right? Okay, so that gives us 2. But then, as you can already say, I'm introducing you to the minus equals to operator. All right, so how does that work? So instead of this whole number 1 is equals to number 1 again minus 3, all you just do is number 1 minus a equals to 3, which is the same thing as this statement is equals to number 1 minus 3. So these two statements are the same, but like I said, this one looks more professional, and then this one looks like what a newbie would do. Okay, so the commenting still applies. 5 minus 3, so it's going to be interpreted this way. All right, minus 3, and then when this is being interpreted, it gives us number 1 is equals to the value in number 1, which is 5 minus 3. All right, so let's run it. Run as Java app, and you still get 2. All right, guys. So let's try and wrap our head around this. Let me come again, and then we'll end, and then next tutorial we'll deal with the remaining 3 assignment operators. Okay. So leave a comment if you can guess the remaining 3 assignment operators, and I'll see if I can give out a freebie to anybody that can get it. All right. So this were the 2 assignment operators we learned. The minus equals to assignment operator and the plus equals to assignment operator. This is the same thing for this one. It's the same thing as saying you did this. All right, and this is the same thing as saying you did this. Alright guys, thank you for watching. We'll stop here, and I hope you enjoyed this and you understood. Okay, like and comment, please upvote. Alright, thank you for watching.